Hello and welcome back to my channel. So for today's card, I kind of forgot to show all of the stamp sets I used. I have a giant clutter mess on my desk, but this one, the Pop-Tart, is from Let's Toast. The donut is from Donut Worry. The muffin and the frozen yogurt are from Sweet Friends. The bowl of cereal is from Seriously Awesome. The pitcher is from Make Lemonade, and the little coffee is from Pumpkin Spice. As always, I will try to have everything linked in the description box below. Me linking the things is simply for you guys. It has no benefit to me, really. Like, I don't make any money off of it or anything. It's not affiliate links. It's just links to where you can buy all the things that I use so that they're easy to find. Although I will say that Lawn Fawn does a really awesome job with their website. So if you see something and I forget to link it, say the cereal bowl, if you type into their search cereal, that stamp set will pop up. And if there was any other stamp sets that have anything similar, it would also pop up. For this little muffin here, I do like to do dots just to make it look like it has some sort of texture to it that is similar to a bread or cake texture. And quick note on the colors, if I don't show you some colors that I'm using, it's because I've already used them somewhere else in the card. I do try to stick to a relatively limited color palette, just because it's more aesthetically pleasing that way. Now for this lemonade, I had thought of doing it sort of like a blood lemonade maybe, just to incorporate that color in. But really, after I did it, I thought, man, that looks like a tomato. So, yeah, it could probably have been done just a little bit better. But we can pretend it's what, a Bloody Mary? I don't know. I don't drink alcohol, so it's not really something I'm super familiar with. Now that I have darkened up the liquid, I decided to go in with a GY3, I'm thinking of Copics, and then color over it with the red. And this will just make it more of a muted color. The green doesn't really show through like you think it would. I was just trying to add a little bit of color to the ice cube so it wasn't so stark white. Now for my coffee cup and basically anything that is shaped similar, like the bowl, I always try to go in with my darkest color to the left and to the right, and then work towards the center just a little bit and color in the rest with the lighter color. This will just give the image a more rounded look. Now for my cereal, I feel like it needs a little bit of cereal that looks like it's sort of under the milk. So I am going to go in with a light pink and just sort of make blobs just wherever to make it look like there's cereal under the milk. And for all of the white elements, such as my frozen yogurt, the milk, and the whipped cream on the coffee, I'm using a Copic, and I'm using E41 for that one. Now for my non-edible white bit, which is this little muffin liner, I'm just using a gray for the little lines. And then I'm going to use similar grays for both of the pitcher and the spoon. Now I'm just cleaning up my little messes with the white gel pen. And then after I've cut everything, I am going to add hearts here and there because this is for the challenge, lots of hearts. And for the muffin, I felt like they wouldn't be super distinct hearts, so I just did it with marker. Now here, I'm going to use this teeny tiny little heart from this Simon Says stamp and Lawn Fawn collaboration. It's not available anymore. I'm just going to use the heart. And I'm going to use some Brutus Monroe embossing powders that are unfortunately not available anymore, as well as a Hero Arts red. And I'm going to emboss the little hearts on several of my little food items. So to start with, I have my little Pop-Tart, and I'm going to do 2 different colors of hearts on this little Pop-Tart. So I have red, and then I'm going to go in with my cream color for the white. So I now have red and white heart sprinkles on my Pop-Tart. I do heat set between each color because I don't want the embossing powders to mix. Now I'm going to repeat the process on the donut. This time I'm going to use the white and the brown. And I will say the brown in this one, it's not really as brown as I would like. It has sort of a, can't really say black, but it's not brown in the way that you would think it was. So in the future, I might look for a different brown embossing powder. Now for my lemonade, I will spare you the process, but I added some pink hearts into that one, just as an added detail. And now I have my Hero Arts white detail embossing powder, and I'm going to emboss some hearts across this bowl, because there just wasn't enough hearts yet. I've also done the same thing with a couple other hearts. So for my frozen yogurt container, I'm also going to stamp some hearts with saltwater taffy on this little strip of fruit salad paper, because I really am going for all of the hearts. Once that's done, I'm going to move on to my background. I have the scalloped slimline with hearts die that I have cut out, and I am going to take my brick stencil and some spun sugar distress oxide, and I am going to loosely ink up the background. I do not need it to be fully solid pink. It can kind of be splotchy, and it still looks good. It'll also help break up some of my pink because my card is just various shades of pink with a little bit of red. Once that's done, I can glue my little paper border on the bottom and rearrange my little food items. I'm going to glue them together, but not on the back just yet, because I want to add foam tape to the back to pop them up. And then once I have my focal image placed, I am going to use the Winter Birds add-on stamp set, and I am going to heat emboss in white detail embossing powder the little string and the bow from this set. And I'm going to do it in several places so that I can hang little hearts from the top. Now that all my strings are there, I want to add the little bow piece. Some of this is going to be hidden a little bit, and as you can see, I'm using my hearts to kind of see where exactly I need to place the bow. Now, once I had finished, I did think that the white was getting lost a little bit, so I am alternating between the little embossed bits with a sparkly gel pen just to kind of bring it out a little bit. I'm also using the Garland Heart Backdrop Portrait die set for this little banner, as well as the little hearts in the set. And I've colored the hearts red using one of the red markers that I've already used, and I'm just going to put them at the end of each little string. Quick note, the sentiment was stamped in lobster red ink from Lawn Fawn. I was sort of struggling at that point, that's why some of those things didn't get recorded. But after that, my card is complete. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll be back with another video soon. Bye!